welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, this is another pair of linear equations in two variables, which is class 10th chapter 3. Now we will be dealing with further questions and model problems that we will be solving in the further video. And as if you have already followed along with the previous 10th standard class 10 chapter 3 video, then we tried and found out some methods using which we can find the solutions of the x and y of two given pair of linear equations. Some of those methods included the elimination method, substitution method, as well as the cross multiplication method. Now we are going to see some special problems and some statement problems or word problems which are going to be included in your exercise problems at the last. So these are going to be some important problems that we will be facing in this chapter. So follow along until the end of the video to find out what are those problems are and how to solve them. Now if you like the content that we are providing via these class 10 and class 9 videos, then please make sure to like to this video and subscribe to the channel, and make sure to press the bell icon so that you get regular updates and notifications on your phone. So let us now get started with today's video. Now as you can see, this is one among the model problems that we get. Now if you have already solved some equations, then you might know that you must have already solved some equations of this sort. So 5x minus y equals 2, something like this, and another pair of equations 6x minus 3y equals 1. You must have solved something like these, and you must have used some method like elimination, substitution or cross multiplication. Now when you see in this problem given to us, you can see that the x is in the denominator and it is in a complex form. So it is 5 by x minus 1 and 1 by y minus 2. Now we have to use some technique so that we can convert this given equations to us to this form, so that we can start solving it. Now how do we do that? Well, listen to this step carefully. If you have something in the denominator and it is, you can see this as common in both the things, right? 1 by x minus 1 and 1 by y minus 2 is common in both the things. You have denominator as x minus 1 and y by y minus 2 in both the equations. Now simply what do you do over here is 1 by x minus 1, you have to just take it as p, and 1 by y minus 2 you have to be taking it as q. Simply just substitute 1 by x minus 1 as p and 1 by y minus 2 as q. Now see what happens over here. When I try and substitute the corresponding values in equation 1 and 2, what we get over here is 5 times 1 by x minus 1 is p, right? So 5 times p, so I'll write it as 5p over here. So 5p plus 1 by y minus 2 as q, so 5p plus 2 plus q equals 2. This is my reformed first equation. I'll mark it as equation number 3. Now as of my second equation, 6 times 1 by x minus 1 is p, so 6p minus 3q, because 1 by y minus 2 is q, equals 1. So this is my reformed second equation, write it as fourth equation. Now as you can see, this is of your known form. You can solve this using any of those substitution, elimination or cross multiplication methods and find the corresponding values of p and q. Now what do you do after you find the values of p and q? Just substitute its value over here and find out the values of x and y correspondingly. Now let us try and solve it for this problem. Now we have arrived until this step. Now you choose any method that you want and start solving these equations. So what you do over here is just I am choosing elimination method, so just try and follow along. Now what do we do over here is just eliminate one of these variables p or q. Now I am trying to eliminate q in this equation. So how can I eliminate q? Either I have to bring the above to 3q. So I have to bring it to 3q. Now what do I do over here is multiply the first equation with 3, whole equation with 3. So all the individual elements must be multiplied with 3. So 5p times, I'll write the reformed equation over here. So when you multiply everything with 3, then 5p times 3 would give me 15p plus 3q times 3 would give me, q times 3 would give me 3q equal to 2 times 3 would give me 6. So this is my reformed equation over here when I multiply 3 on both LHS and RHS. Now I'll write it over here, write the same equation over here, 3p plus 15p plus 3q equals 6. Now this is my fifth equation, which is actually the reformed equation of number 3. Now as we can see over here in these two equations, we can see that when we add these two equations, we can cancel the 3q. So when we add these two given equations, minus 3q and plus 3q gets added and they get cancelled out. So when we try and add these two given equations, then what we arrive with is 6p plus 15p is 21p, and plus 3q minus 3q would give me 0, equals 6 plus 1 will give me 7. Now 21p equals 7. what is P? P equals 7 by 21, which would give me 1 by 3. So therefore I write it in the side over here. So my value of P is 1 by 3. Now I need to find my value of Q and correspondingly the value of X and Y as well. Now I'll just, since I use the elimination method, now my next step would be to substitute this value of P in either of these two given equations, number 3 and number 4. Don't substitute it in number 5 because number 5 is just the elongated version of number 3. So just substitute it in number 3 or number 4, which are the original equations. So P equal to 1 by 3, I just substituted in equation number 4. What will I get? In equation number 4 it was 6P minus 3Q equals 1. So 6 times P would be 1 by 3 minus 3Q equals 1. Now I have to find the value of Q. I can cancel these out. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So 2 minus 3Q equals 1. I can bring 2 to the other side. Minus 3Q equals 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1. Hence Q is equal to minus 1 by minus 3. Now cancelling the negative signs out, Q equals 1 by 3. So now we get both the values of P and Q as 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. But the question doesn't end over here. We have obtained the values of P and Q respectively. But now what we have to do is find out the values of X and Y. That was the original equation over here and that is what we have to find. Now since we have all the values of P and Q over here, let us start to solve for X and Y. Well, according to these given equations, 1 by X minus 1 is equal to P. Now our P is 1 by 3. So 1 by X minus 1 equal to 1 by 3. So X minus 1 equal to 3. Hence X is equal to 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4. Now similarly, when you take 1 by Y minus 2, 1 by Y minus 2 is equal to Q, this is equal to 1 by 3. Now you already know that when 1 by 3, 1 by X minus 1 and 1 by 3. Just take the reciprocal on both the sides, you get X minus 1 and 3. So that is how I brought it to this step. Now over here it is Y minus 2 is equal to 3 and hence Y equals 3 plus 2, which is 5. Now ultimately we have found out the values of X and Y, and what was extra was that we had to find the values of P, for which we substituted over here, and then we had to find the values of X and Y. Now as you can see, this is another word problem that you will be facing in your exercises. Now in this problem we have been given that the boat travels up to it travels 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream within 10 hours, and another case is given over here that 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream is traveled in 13 hours. Now we have been given two cases over here and these are the distances. So it travels 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream in a river, obviously in a river, and over here 44 km upstream and 55 km downstream within specific hours given over here. So 10 hours and 13 hours. Now what we have to find is the speed of the stream and the boat speed. So now since they have asked us for this, we can take the speed of the boat as X and the speed of the stream as Y. Now what we can do over here is we can easily analyze that when you are traveling downstream, when you are flowing downstream with the river, then the speed of the river and the boat that you are traveling in also adds up, because when the boat speeds up, it is due to the river that you also speed up. So we have taken the speed of the boat as X and speed of the river as Y. So hence the total speed of this boat would be X plus Y. Why? Because you are traveling along the stream or along the river, hence they get added up. So your total speed is X plus Y km per hour when you are going downstream. But on the contrary, when you are going upstream like this, somewhat like this, then the boat needs to put some extra speed and the river flows down. So what happens is that you are going against the river. Hence you have to put X minus Y kilometers per hour. So hence when you are going downstream, the speed gets added up, and when you are going upstream, the speed gets subtracted. Now what we can do over here is, you already know the formula, speed is equal to distance by time, or S is equal to d by t. Now what we can find from here is time, t is equal to d by s. Just simply bring this over here and bring this over here. So t is equal to d by s. Now we will be needing this formula over here to solve this problem. Our first thing, 30 divided by upstream. So our first distance travel is 30 kilometers and it is going upstream. So as you already know, in upstream the speed gets subtracted, X minus Y, and your next distance is 44. So 44 divided by, in downstream it gets added up, so X plus Y. Now when you add both these two, because they already said that you are traveling 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream in 10 hours. So finally when you are adding both of these, because you are getting the time only, right? So the time t is equal to this and t is equal to this. So you can finally, when you add the corresponding times that is individually taken for going to upstream as well as the downstream, then this is equal to 10. Why? Because this is the time which is taken for the boat to travel upstream. This is the time which is taken for the boat to travel downstream. Now this is our equation number 1. Similarly, you can find out the equation number 2. It is very easy. Just substitute the same. So when going upstream, the distance is 40, d by s, right? So our distance is 40 and our speed while going downstream is x plus y. The speed gets added up. Now over here plus our distance is 55 divided by when going down it is this is when going up it gets subtracted, and when going down it is addition. So x plus y equal to the total time is 13. So this is my second equation. Now as you already know, we have already solved a problem of this type. In the previous problem that we solved was exactly of this type. We had something in the denominator and we would have to solve for the values of x and y. But over here you just have to substitute for value of 1 by x minus y as something and 1 by x plus y as something. So 1 by x minus y equal to, I'll take it as u, and 1 by x plus y as v. These are some random variables. Now I will just substitute in place of 1 by x minus y and 1 by x plus y as u and v. Now upon substituting for the values of 1 by x minus y and 1 by y minus x plus y as u and v, we get the following equations over here. So this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now you can use any method to solve this, and when you start solving it and you get the values of u and v, you get it as u is equal to 1 by 5 and v is equal to 1 by 11. You can try solving it and you will obtain these specific answers. So you will be getting the values u is equal to 1 by 5 and v is equal to 1 by 11. Now what you have to do is exactly you have to just substitute for the values over here. See, these are the corresponding values of u and v, and we have equated it over here. Now you can take the reciprocal over here. So x minus y equal to 5 and x plus y equal to 11. Now as you can see, we have obtained two new equations to find the values of x and y. Well, this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Try and start solving it. So x minus y equal to 5, x plus y equal to 11. Now you can use the elimination method over here. It seems easy to do elimination method. Just add these two given equations. X plus x is 2x, minus y plus y cancels out 0, equal to 5 plus 11 is 16. Now 2x is equal to 16, which would give me x is equal to 16 by 2, which is 8. So I have found out the value of x, which was the speed of my boat. Now I have to find the value of y. Just substitute it within any of these two given equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. So I just substituted in equation number 1. So equation number 2, I substituted in equation number 2. So x plus y is equal to 11. Now 8 plus y is equal to 11, or y is equal to 11 minus 3, 11 minus 8, which is 3. Now I found out the value of x and y, which was the value of the speed of the boat and the speed of the stream. Now the speed of the boat was actually 8 kilometers per hour. Don't forget the units. So speed of the boat was 8 kilometers per hour and the speed of the stream was 3 kilometers per hour. So that ends this segment of solving this special problems or special types of problems which we encounter in our exercise. So if you like the content that I provide via these videos, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified with each video that I update. Now see you guys in the next video with new content and more awesome videos. See you guys.